Realizing that I might have already done some spicy deeds with another girl, Luo Yaxi couldn't sit still and came straight to my dorm to block me. She waited forever for my text. With a top-tier Chad like me, packing both looks and a fat wallet, making her give up is impossible. Her only choice, pin me down ASAP, but she waited until dawn without even seeing my shadow. Meanwhile, I was just making my way back to the dorms. After surviving last night's massive harem drama, I just wanted to crash. But bam, bumped right into Luo Yaxi at the door. Hearing the NPC's gossip, I realized this thirsty girl waited up for me all night. Finally seeing my handsome face, she dove straight into my arms. Instead of bitching about me making her wait, she didn't complain at all. She was actually super understanding. Damn, kinda made me feel bad. Then, rubbing her head, she said she was feeling dizzy. I had no choice but to bridle, carry her to my rental. But the moment she hit the bed, she magically woke up, giving me those bedroom eyes. She offered to give me a massage to help me relax. Like hell I'd refuse. I was completely drained from last night's action anyway. Got to admit, her massage techniques hit the spot perfectly. So I casually offered to buy her a house closer to campus in a few days. Yaxi was ecstatic and planted a huge kiss on me. She promised that as long as I wanted, she'd massage me every single day, until I passed out. Afterwards, she immediately started texting her simp ex, Liu Yi Cheng, ready to flex on him. Cheng Cheng, what should I do? Cheng Cheng, what should I do? Lin Xing just said he's buying me a house. But just recently, he bought me a bag worth over 10 million. Should I accept the house? I'm so torn. Seeing this, Liu Yi Cheng practically popped a blood vessel, but he forced down his rage and typed back, oh really? If he gives it, just take it. You're right. Then I'll accept. Wait, you've only been with Lin Xing for a few days. You've only been with Lin Xing for a few days. And he spent that much money. How come I never heard about him spending money on you? How come I never heard about him spending money on you? As your sister, aren't you hiding way too much from me? Fucking bitch! Liu Yi Cheng cursed out loud in pure rage. Then he swallowed his pride and typed, money is so vulgar, it means nothing. Money is so vulgar, it means nothing. The physical and spiritual fusion between me and Lin Xing is what truly matters. Yaxi, you just don't get it. Looking at this massive simp cope, Yaxi sneered. Just wait till Lin Xing buys that house. She's absolutely going to film a spicy tape on the living room sofa and send it straight to him. Back in my room, I took a shower, checked my phone, and bam, a mountain of unread thirsty messages. Damn! Kinda makes me nostalgic for the days when I was the simp. Just then, a text from Boss Che caught my eye. Decided to pop over to the auto show in the afternoon. But right as I walked in, I saw my own car being used as a display. I'm too much of a Chad to sweat the small stuff with Boss Che. Besides, the free ice cream booth nearby lit up my eyes. Free ice cream. But when I went up to ask, the booth babes claimed they were out. Just as I turned away disappointed, a foreigner walked up to ask, and these staff suddenly whipped out an ice cream with a thirsty smile. They even taught him how to eat it. But when a Chinese girl asked right after, sorry, we're all out. Oh hell no, this pissed me off. Can't believe Chinese people are getting discriminated against on our own soil. Seeing that only foreigners were getting the sweet treat, the local girls were furious too. They stepped up to argue, making the two booth babes panic. They politely spouted BS about it being limited edition and only for specific VIPs. Specific VIPs? You mean anyone non-Chinese? Getting exposed, the staff's faces turned nasty. A full-blown catfight almost broke out. This commotion caught the eye of the arrogant foreign boss, Steven. Just as he was about to step in, manager Shuken popped up, claiming he'd handle it. He even tried to flex for Che Meng-yun, telling her not to worry, promising he wouldn't let her brother's business suffer. Little did he know, this lowly only had eyes for me. If it wasn't for his partnership with her brother, she wouldn't even spit in his direction. Seeing Shukun, the booth babes quickly cried, Manager Shu! I explained the racist BS that just happened, but this clown didn't care at all. Instead, he mocked me. Foreigners have money. And you? You're just a broke loser here to leech free food. Have some shame. They laughed like generic villains. Some clueless NPCs, thinking they understood the situation, started criticizing me too. Too lazy to argue with peasants, I just whipped out the fire diamond card Boss Che gave me. You need to spend over 10 million at the expo and have 1 billion in assets just to smell this card. And there are only 5 in existence. Zukun's jaw dropped. The two booth babes realized they fucked with the wrong boss. They immediately bowed and apologized. But I wasn't having it, because what I cared about wasn't that they denied me ice cream. It was their pathetic, foreigner-worshipping attitude. The crowd cheered in support, demanding Paul Otto give a proper explanation. Zhukun looked like he ate shit, but his face got even worse a second later, because he saw Che Meng-yun literally throw herself into my arms. I was confused as hell. I don't even know this chick, but Meng-yun quickly explained that she's Boss Che's little sister. She heard about my Chad legends from him, and had been madly crushing on me. Shukun was struck by lightning. Then, Meng-yun shot him a death glare. These two belong to your Steven Auto sales, right? Need I say more on how to handle this? Being a corporate waggy, Shukun reacted instantly. He pulled the classic they're just temps excuse and fired them on the spot. They tried to explain, but Shukun brutally cut them off. Meng-yun still felt this punishment was too light, asking me if I wanted security to beat them up. I flat out refused. I knew that with this kind of stuff, these low-level NPCs were just following orders. The two girls bowed gratefully and scurried off. Humiliated, Shukun gritted his teeth, ran straight to his daddy Steven, and maliciously exaggerated my actions to frame me, believing his simp employee, Steven, smelled a Ponzi scheme on me. I didn't even know what the hell a Ponzi scheme was. Meng-yun kindly explained it to me. It's a scam invented by a foreigner, faking it till you make it to trick people into investing. The biggest trait of a Ponzi scammer is acting super high profile, always flexing in high society, throwing money around, all to bait more rich people into investing. Wait, isn't that literally my daily life? The crowd gasped in shock. My god-tier flexing really did look like a Ponzi scheme. Meng-yun fiercely defended me. Steven, Do you have proof? Don't slander him if you don't. Big bro Lin Xing. Well, does he have proof he's not a scammer? This brain-dead dialogue was literally putting me to sleep. I completely lost interest in beefing with this bozo, but Steven wouldn't let it go. He pointed his anger at the 3 girls from earlier, accusing them of being my hired actors to intentionally ruin his auto show, and he straight up threatened them. Now he crossed the line. Now he crossed the line. Now he crossed the line. Steven challenged me to the ultimate face-slapping contest, a pure battle of wealth. If I lose, I admit I'm a scammer. If he loses, he admits he's just here to harvest Chinese leaks. Steven smirked arrogantly and casually gifted a 10 million supercar to a random guy. Wait, these cars belong to him anyway. This flex battle was totally rigged, but I didn't give a shit, because in the face of an absolute Chad, all dirty tricks are useless. I turned to the 3 bullied girls and bought them each a 20 million hypercar, paid in full, cash. The crowd lost their minds. The 3 girls bowed, mocking Steven with their thanks. For every car he gave, I doubled his price tag like a true boss. Even with his rigged rules, Steven couldn't keep up. Knowing he was about to get completely clapped, cold sweat dripped down his face. He desperately pulled out his trump card, a limited edition Lamborghini worth 40 million. Money literally can't buy this. He declared if I couldn't produce a limited edition of the same tier, I'd automatically lose. This shameless rule change made Mengyun furious. My big bro Lin Xing already spent way more than you. How dare you have this absolute gall to change the rules now? I just need to match his spending. If he likes burning cash, that's his problem. The crowd NPCs were confused by the sudden twist, not knowing who to support anymore. But I had already strolled up to a godly hypercar. It was a Rolls-Royce concept car. Seeing this, Steven's desperation turned into a smug, villainous sneer. He laughed. That's for display only. Not for sale, peasant. Thanks for teaching me. The Chinese idiom, a cornered dog jumps over the wall. Time to admit you're a scammer. Suddenly, someone rushed from behind and bumped him aside. Boss Che bulldozed through, greeting me like a god. He apologized profusely for using my car as a display to attract crowds without asking. Steven literally coughed up a liter of blood. He never expected this ultimate flex mobile actually belonged to me. Being a Chad, I obviously didn't sweat the small stuff with Boss Che. I casually took the keys and gifted my brand new ride to Mengyun. Steven's face turned completely green. Both were limited editions, but they were on entirely different planes of existence. Mengyun was so thrilled, she kissed me right on the spot. Mengyun was so thrilled, she kissed me right on the spot. Mengyun was so thrilled, she kissed me right on the spot. Boss Che awkwardly scratched his head. He made a fortune selling me the car, but it ended up in his sister's hands anyway. Infinite money glitch. Steven's mental defense completely shattered. He had no choice but to surrender. Even though it killed him inside, he had to confess in front of everyone that he was just a scammer harvesting leaks. Hearing this, the crowd rioted. Everyone started screaming for refunds. The simp manager Shu Kun couldn't run fast enough and got dropkicked straight to the floor. Right then, my phone rang. Mengyun was still blushing, gathering the courage to finally ask me on a date. But when she looked up, I had already vanished. Pissed off, she gave her own brother a solid punch. Later, I met up with my sugar mummy CEO, Jiang Xian. I told her the university was forcing us seniors to do an internship. Xian didn't hesitate for a second. She instantly offered me a director position, a 600k monthly salary, and 5 personal waifu secretaries, but I rejected it flat out. I like to keep a low profile. I told her to just hook me up with a basic 5,000 yuan wagey position, but who would have thought on my very first day as a corporate slave, I'd get targeted by villains.